Masculinity needs order. 99% of the men nowadays waking up with no routine, skipping leg days, skipping the gym, the whole gym, going onto the phone, scrolling, jerking off, going back to bed again, not even waking up, with no plan, with no routine, with no order. Why is that so crucial? Why is that so important? Why is having a routine so important, so strong, and will give you the power that you want to achieve in this life? Because at the end of the day, we want to have the mastery of our life. We want to be the masters. We want to have the discipline and chaos. We want to have freedom, focus. And people always think only money is freedom. But if you do not got the discipline to force yourself to do the things you have to do, not you want to do, you have to do, you will never be disciplined enough and you will never be free in the mind. Because only when you're free in the mind, you will be free in life. I'm a single mindset masculinity coach, and your brother, if you want to join the brotherhood or book a one-on-one coaching, I don't sell you anything, I want to help you. But you will see in this video that all of my videos are here to give you value for free. That's very important to understand. In this video, I will show you 3 steps on why a routine or having a routine is so fucking important, because many people really underestimate the fact that your routine can change your fucking life. I know many people nowadays are not that fan of self-improvement. Waking up, cold showers, and then reading 10 hours and then going to work and then do this shit. No. If you have a goal, focus on that goal. For an example, you want to be a sports athlete, then only focus on that shit. And if you have to make some side money, do that. But wake up and do everything for that goal. I'm not a fan of cold showering and meditating and reading if that is not helping your goal. If you have enough time, if you have freedom, if you have money, do that shit. But if you, for an example, want to be a multi-millionaire, you should wake up and work on your fucking business and not read or meditate for 10 hours. But still having a routine, waking up the same time every fucking day, going to sleep the same time every fucking day, stretch the same time, work out the same time, having this shit will keep you busy and you have no time to get distracted. That's why weak men are so fucking distracted and have no routine, because they have so much time, or they think they got so much time to do nonsense, to do nothing, to jerk off, to chase bitches, because they got no goal, no routines. First step is having a structure to, at the end of the day, become the master of your life. Why? Because when you wake up, work out, read, build a routine, you feel that the structure will come back, and that structure with good habits will give you self-confidence. It's the first step, masculine energy. Having an order, having a routine, know what you have to do. Is that masculine order? Because you lead your life. How can you think you can lead a woman, lead a family, be the leader when you can't even lead your own self? That's why having a routine is so important, because that's the first step to becoming a leader, the leader of your own fucking life. Step number two is then find your identity in your habits, in your self-image. That's why I say find your routine in the things you want to achieve. If you want to be a multimillionaire, your self-image is you being a multimillionaire. So you have to behave like a multimillionaire. So your habits have to support your goal to become a multimillionaire. And that is your self-image. So everybody talks about you are what you think about. Yes, but you are also what you do. So your habits, your action, and the things you talk about daily and do are the things that are making you. Because if you say, or if you think that you are a sports athlete, but you're fat, lazy, and just drink soda and eat pizza, you're still a fat ass. Just because you talk about it doesn't mean you are that man. You are a sports athlete. But if you talk about it, think about it, and have the habits to prove to yourself that you are the man you talk about, other people will see it, and that is your self-image, and other people will see that you are that man that you talk about because you do the action. Action is everything. And step number 3 is discipline and chaos, because now you master that shit. Now you got that confidence, because when your routine is off, when you're, for an example, you grinded 3 years, you had your routine, and now you're in Thailand or now you're in Dubai, even if you're not having the routine because the time has changed, because something happened, because somebody died, and now you have to change your routine, you got that discipline in that chaos because you're already in your routine. You are your routine. You are the man. So that's mastery right there. For you, I would say start with a good routine, do it for 1 to 2 years, and then you will see the change in, okay, now I'm in Dubai, the time has changed. I have so many events. I have this call, I have this event. I'm a sports athlete. I have to change my routine in this way, but I got the discipline in that chaos because I know who I am. I got that self-image, and I can order everything in the right way, so I'm still gonna continue to be the best. That's mastery right there. But if you can't even wake up for 1 year at the same fucking time, doing the same fucking shit, you will never achieve anything in this life. And that's just facts. So to stop being a weak man and waking up, jerking off, watching your phone, I would say start with a little mission. Wake up to 10 push-ups. Watch my Instagram story. It's for fucking free. And you can see me doing push-ups or pull-ups in the morning. Read for 10 pages. And I know many people do not like to read. You don't read to only get knowledge or to think that you are smart. You read to not get distracted. You read to not reach to your phone. You read to think about other things, but what is going outside, because life is so fucking fast nowadays. You want to go into your phone and see what happened what happened yesterday, what is going on with that TV show. Nobody gives a fuck about that TV show, because that TV show would not change your life. So you have to focus on your fucking book, because when you read your fucking book, you're only focused on yourself and that knowledge that you get in your head right there. So focus on that. Very, very, very important to get that step. I would say wake up to push-ups or pull-ups. Wake up and read something. Wake up and stretch, because many people underestimate the fact of stretching yourself. You will release hormones. You will get a dopamine kick, and you will feel stretchy, flexible, and very fit in the morning. And then just start to work on your shit. Either you go to the fucking gym, or you just start to do the things, just like I said in the first step, do the things that are supporting your goals. So if you want to be a sports athlete, go run, do something for that goal. If you want to be a businessman, do your calls, outreach people, and do the hard shit in the morning. That's the most important thing with the routine. If your morning is right, you will have a good day. And that's a fact. So I hope in this quick video you understand why having a routine will give you power, masculine power, and will change your life if you really implement these habits into your life. You will have a good self-image. Other people will see who you think you are, because the things you do will show who you really are, not the things you talk about, not the things you think you are. It's not only in your head, it's in your actions. And at the end of the day, you will be the man that has the discipline in chaos, the master of all of that. If you want to have a free mind, do that shit. Build a routine for yourself. If you need a routine, ask me, I will give you a routine, a quick routine. Let's get it, champ.